So we just rolling up this morning, guys. We just got here with Wetumpka Marine, and I want to share something with you guys in this video that I think is going to help a lot of my boaters out there. I've been running a Ranger for, man, 13, 14 years. I've never ran any other boat, and I feel like Ranger is one of the top tier boats out there, hands down. And there's so many of them out there these days, but I feel like Ranger is still one of the leading boats out there on the market. With that being said, one thing Ranger isn't known for is speed. Everybody knows that. A Ranger is a great platform. It's a beautiful boat, very stable, sturdy, great riding boat, right? But they're heavy. They're filled with foam, which is where their, I feel like their legend comes from, not being able to sink them. You've seen those old pictures back in the day with Four Sail Wood where they cut sections of the boats out and would launch them and you still couldn't sink them, right? So that's where the quality and the integrity of the boat comes from, is with the foam being filled. With that being said, you lose a lot of miles per hour. But my folks over here with Wetumpka Marine, man, my boy Steven, he's kind of a gearhead, right? He's the owner here, and he knows all kind of cool little ways to add speed to your boat. So today I want to show you guys something that I did on my boat for the first time last year, and I gained 5 miles per hour with this small alteration. So I'm here, I just pulled up, we're getting ready to slide inside, take a look at my boat, and I want to show you this small adjustment that I made that's going to help anybody out there struggling with speed in their boat. This is going to help you guys. So look, let's get inside. I'm going to grab Steven. We're going to take a look at my Ranger bass boat and see the small adjustment that's going to have me flying down the lake. All right, Steven, this the speed demon right here.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make it roll, baby.
So
every mile an hour counts on this thing for
listen,
sure.
Us, one thing about us bass fishermen, we like to go fast. How fast? Depends on the angler.
Oh yeah,
but
for
we
sure.
definitely want to try to get as many miles per hour as we can. So
absolutely.
At a glance, everything looks normal, right? It doesn't look like any major adjustments has been made to this boat. But like I told you, it's one small little thing that Steven turned me on to last year for the first time, that I picked up 5 miles per hour on my 21 footer last year. And so now I'm running a 20 this year, and I'm still making this adjustment because I feel like there's a potential that it might even go faster. So Steven, just really quick, man, let the people know what we've done, why we've done that, and why that actually allows me to get more speed out of my boat like that.
Yeah, for sure. So with a lot of people going lithium now, obviously the geometry is different in boats. You have less weight in the back, and especially on this bad boy, we're getting all this stuff up front. There's a lot of weight up front, so you're not getting the bow lift that we used to get out of boats back in the day. You're hearing a lot of people talking about, well, my boat ran slower this year than it did last year or whatever. You don't realize how much weight you get on the front end of the boat with all your tackle and your graphs, and you're taking weight out of the back with lithium. So when you trim up and you have that bow lift, getting that boat up a little bit and getting that air up under it is actually what's going to get that speed. And putting wedges on it, it makes a big difference in how much bow lift that this boat's got. And there's a fine line. You don't want too much to where it gets up and starts walking, but you don't want it to be a lead sled where your water line's way up past the driver's seat either. You want to try to get that boat up on the pad and get that nose up to where you can get some air up under it and get some speed out of it. And that's what you can accomplish by going with these wedges. Another thing we're doing on this boat is we're going to run a 4-blade on it instead of a 3-blade. So it's a little bit easier to spool up with a 4-blade because the blades are a little bit smaller. You get a little bit more lift with that, and those Bravos are really sweet props. They do a really good job. So between those two things right there, they're very minimal, but you can pick up several miles an hour by doing that. So,
and I know that firsthand. Like I said, he did that last year. We decided to go with the 4-blade Bravo and the wedges, and immediately the first day I took it out on Lake Jordan, I was doing 63, 64 prior with a 3-blade and not having wedges. Put the wedges on, went to the 4-blade, immediately 69 miles per hour. And I was thoroughly impressed. I keep a ton of gear in my boat. Most pros do, because we never know what we're going to encounter as we're traveling. So the boats are heavy, man. And like you said, all that weight, is up on the front. And of course, running lithiums, it's light in the back. Even with that big engine, it's still light in the back. These boats are designed to have a lot more weight back there. And so once he started explaining all this to me, and I kind of understand the whole physics of it all, it made a lot of sense, man. And I mean, look, just right here, it's such a little minute thing. You might can't even see that on camera. Looks like it's part of the engine, but those right there are the wedges, and man, made all the difference in the world. So just something you guys might want to try. You know, man, give these guys a call, man. You might even just talk to Steven on the phone. He might can talk you through it. But these guys do phenomenal work, man. And again, the knowledge base and plugging me into this kind of stuff that I'm not aware of, man, it's helping my overall performance out on the water and getting me from one spot to another in a hurry. That's a big deal for me. I hate wasting time. So shout out to these guys, man. I really appreciate it, Steven, as always,
Absolutely.
man. I can't wait to come back and see the finished product, man. You guys see the boys working hard over here, getting it all put together, man. And it's gonna be a beast of a boat, man.
It's gonna be a masterpiece for sure.
No doubt. All right, guys, I hope you learned something, man. I hope this was an interesting video for you guys. A little bit behind the scenes, man, the stuff that you guys never get to see that goes into us professional anglers and building these boats, man. It's just so much. So many small intricate pieces. Be on the lookout. We got one more boat video. It's gonna be a complete tour. There's so much going on this year on my boat, so many different things, so many changes. I wanna break it all down to you, show you guys every little intricacy that's going on with my new Ranger bass boat, my 2025. Hope you guys having a great holiday season. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all the great things. I appreciate y'all. See you on the water.